Northgate, H2O flow, Chic, Canaanland, Moorish, Release Fall, Shalon Davis, salute, hot house, check it. They say they wanna learn, they only debate, referencing the truth, trust me, they only sound the great. Study nationality before you question my estate. I'm not a minority, why you so late? Majority rules, here comes the test fact. That's my hand in the form of a V on the chest. That's a womb that is blessed like a moon and a crest. Major forever, infinite mindset. Major from birth, that's a seed in process. I'm a more that is easy to digest. Competent, never Tyrannilius. That is my land, never vacant. Sacred traditions, petitions for what you're not Jamaican. Westmoreland to Portmore, everybody needs more. If you please more, following the apostle, we should read more. I see the unseen more, we more. That's a fact. Canaanland.
They say they want to learn, complain classes are too long. Don't want it on a phone call, energy too strong. Get it from the wrong source, now they way off course. Think they must be Muslim and give up on all sports.
Northgate, H2O flow, Chic, Canaanland, Moorish, Release Fall, Shalon Davis, salute, hot house, check it. They say they wanna learn, they only debate, referencing the truth, trust me, they only sound the great. Study nationality before you question my estate. I'm not a minority, why you so late? Majority rules, here comes the test fact. That's my hand in the form of a V on the chest. That's a womb that is blessed like a moon and a crest. Major forever, infinite mindset. Major from birth, that's a seed in process. I'm a more that is easy to digest. Competent, never Tyrannilius. That is my land, never vacant. Sacred traditions, petitions for what you're not Jamaican. Westmoreland to Portmore, everybody needs more. If you please more, following the apostle, we should read more. I see the unseen more, we more. That's a fact. Canaanland.
They say they want to learn, complain classes are too long. Don't want it on a phone call, energy too strong. Get it from the wrong source, now they way off course. Think they must be Muslim and give up on all sports. Should give up the red meat, must give up on all porks. Won't be yelling haram when the bottles are uncorked. Eating with the spoon, use forks for tuning. Eating humble pie, no ego ballooning. Samson 2 caterpillars, got him cocooning. As the full moon hung, spiral energy moving. Up through the crown chakra, energy shooting. And told me upload classes before live YouTubing. 16,000 subscribers, 20% consuming. 80% troll pretending to be tuned in.
Northgate, H2O flow, Chic, Canaanland, Moorish, Release Fall, Shalon Davis, salute, hot house, check it. They say they wanna learn, they only debate, referencing the truth, trust me, they only sound the great. Study nationality before you question my estate. I'm not a minority, why you so late? Majority rules, here comes the test fact. That's my hand in the form of a V on the chest. That's a womb that is blessed like a moon and a crest. Major forever, infinite mindset. Major from birth, that's a seed in process. I'm a more that is easy to digest. Competent, never Tyrannilius. That is my land, never vacant. Sacred traditions, petitions for what you're not Jamaican. Westmoreland to Portmore, everybody needs more. If you please more, following the apostle, we should read more. I see the unseen more, we more. That's a fact. Canaanland.
say they wanna learn, complain classes are too long. Don't want it on a phone call, energy too strong. Get it from the wrong source, now they way off course. Think they must be Muslim and give up on all sports. Should give up the red meat, must give up on all porks. Won't be yelling harder when the bottles are uncorked. Eating with the spoon, use forks for tuning. Eating humble pie, no ego ballooning. Samson 2 caterpillars, got him cocooning. As the full moon hung, spiral energy moving. Up through the crown chakra, energy shooting. And told me upload classes before live YouTubing. 16,000 subscribers, 20% consuming. 80% troll pretending to be tuned in. Comment on every video, pushing the thumbs down. We'll push the link when we live just like a clown. Pouring in the incompetence, always debating. Dissing Drew Ali but won't give their location. His image on the black banner, that's placation. Just get him out of here, Yusuf yells in frustration. We know they're playing games, we're not berating. Calling 911, scimitars penetrating. In defense of prophets and mothers abused. And newly awakened Moors, amused and confused.
Common sense was made before book sense. Canaanland Moors presents Common Sense Quick.
Legendary, bury me in the North Gates Cemetery, February the 4th days. Son of Mary, day ahead of my born day. Independence and law make civil literal lost case. With case laws, we break them down like Jericho. Keeping all my lions tamed, I'm Chris Jericho. Or keep a mask on deck, I'm Rey Mysterio. Fake pandemics announced over the radio. Annoyed with the game.
Common sense was made before book sense. Canaanland Moors presents Common Sense Quick.
Legendary, bury me in the North Gates Cemetery, February the 4th days. Son of Mary, day ahead of my born day. Independence and law make civil literal lost case. With case laws, we break them down like Jericho. Keeping all my lions tamed, I'm Chris Jericho. Or keep a mask on deck, I'm Rey Mysterio. Fake pandemics announced over the radio. Annoyed with the game, the joys and the pains. I'm Rob Bass, mixing with rock the hard way. I was in a lost state. Prophets told me up right, brought me to a lost gate. Cooking like I'm sorbet, rapping like I'm Denzel. Malcolm X, Deja Vu, Roman J. Israel. And Noble Drew Ali in plain sight, but people still can't see it, so the snake's still showing up.
Common sense was made before book sense. Canaanland Moors presents Common Sense Quick.
Legendary, bury me in the North Gates Cemetery, February the 4th days. Son of Mary, day ahead of my born day. Independence and law make civil literal lost case. With case laws, we break them down like Jericho. Keeping all my lions tamed, I'm Chris Jericho. Or keep a mask on deck, I'm Rey Mysterio. Fake pandemics announced over the radio. Annoyed with the game, the joys and the pains. I'm Rob Bass, mixing with rock the hard way. I was in a lost state. Prophets told me up right, brought me to a lost gate. Cooking like I'm sorbet, rapping like I'm Denzel. Malcolm X, Deja Vu, Roman J. Israel. And Noble Drew Ali in plain sight, but people still can't see it, so the snake's still showing up. The stakes still high, so the race still going up. Warriors of the North Gate, we not slowing up. Born in the manger, sworn to be savior. Walk through the valley of the shadows of the death grip and slavery. Looking for life, the book of Genesis. Astro plane entrances, invoke the nemesis. Abstract images of past lives kicking in. Danger, running for your life, finish him.
Moorish Omar, key man or oracle. Using Trinity powers, decipher allegorical. Lost and metaphorical, holy books are metaphysic. Facts slap a dirty more or a Drew Ali critic. Calling him Thomas or Walter and get your face caved. Or cut like a close shave. Drowned in my brainwaves, squashed by heat waves. Activating Kundalini. Abyssinia invaded by Mussolini. Selassie I in exile. Reptile in Genesis, niggas appearing real. All I see is false evidence. VAR feminists, stomped on by elephants. More like no prejudice, but want Moorish benefits. When you feel the pole magnetic resonance. Apis horns of the sacred book are maleficent. Great cosmic mothers, return to blessedness. No pestilence, ace all the testaments. Tap into remembrance. remembrance, never to forget again. Use energy right, not put spell effects on men. Wandering the earth plane with no they live shades. Keeps you a mental slave as the horizon fades. It's been decades since Christian crusades. Not enough rebellions, too many vigil bouquets. Holding on to the fence, burning on doomsday. War ruled by Mars, it might be on a Tuesday.
Canaanland Moors presents Common Sense Quick. What we do here is we add some common sense thinking to everyday situations or comments that may arise. Want to give it a try?
Happy holy day to all the Moors. Just getting ready. Just getting ready. And then something happened to even get me more ready. Just know we're working on something. You don't even know what's gonna go. Oh my God, you don't even know. Shh, don't even say anything. Don't say anything. Shh, don't say anything. Don't worry. Just hold on. Just know something's on the way. Don't worry. Just know something's on the way. So, just chilling, and then, people like to send me stuff. Just sending me stuff. You ain't sending me stuff. People send me stuff. What's going on here and all this? I'm confused. You know why you're confused? You're confused because you don't listen to Canaanland Moors. If you listen to Canaanland Moors, you wouldn't be in problems. But because you want to listen to everybody else out here, you're getting yourself caught up in dumb stuff. And then you're more lost, and then you're mad at Moors. So just so you can't be mad at Moors, and say Moors never told you, I'm going to let you know. So American Freeman tagging people. I'm just waiting for you scam artists to tell folks why you Moors call yourselves Deadland. You want to use etymology for everything except for the foolishness you call yourselves. My bad. Canaanland, Deadlands. Scam artists, cult members need to cut out the religious BS. Bunch of goofy Moorish African American niggers. Islam or whatever the goofy shit you be saying, peace to your fairy tale creator Allah. So like we say, we put them under the guillotine to make an example of them and to put the ones who want to know on some game to how they've been played. That's why they have nothing right now. I'm not talking about you didn't have something. I'm talking about right now you have nothing. Because dumb people have been teaching you. And you've been going to them and keep going to them. I talked to 3 people in the last 2 days that they went to Camry still. The past 2 days, 3 people presented that, well, we went to these Moors over here because they say that they're the man. You got to do what they're saying. And then they have these people doing liens and all types of madness. That has nothing to do with your birthright. We've been told you that you want to say, where's the Moorish court? Okay, well, we had Moorish court. We had a Moorish judge who was appointed by the Moors to be the judge, and nobody said, nah, we don't want to do it. The judge made a ruling that these people are fraud, and we excommunicated them. Years later, people are still going to them, giving them finance for the stuff that we've been giving free for the past 10, 15 years. Free. Don't forget, free. They never show you anybody that we scammed. They never bring one person up that we scammed. Not one name could they present that we scammed somebody out of finance. Find me one. Find me one. And if you find one, I bet you they're somebody who we excommunicated. Somebody who has had no allegiance to us. No one talk BS to the Underground Railway people when they said that they're going to Canaan. Nobody call them fairy tale and all that stuff. Nobody argued with them. Nobody wanted to debate them. Everybody knows that the slaves escaped slavery by going to Canaan, which is here. Okay, so the nigger slaves could know that this is Canaan, but then when Moors say this is Canaan land, you debating something? How you debating something when you didn't debate the niggers who were escaping slavery from the plantation that said Canaan? And they got hymns and all that stuff saying that Canaan's over here. They're going over there across the Atlantic for Canaan when Canaan's here. Are they dumb? You think they're dumb like you? They're dumb like these people, these online people. And again, let's show you these online people, right? This is a mockery. It's Allah showing you who the dummies are. Now you tell me if this guy isn't Dumb Donald from Fat Albert. You tell me if that's not him. You tell me that's not him? You tell me that's not Dumb Donald. You think these people aren't jackasses? Scent people? Dye hair people. Dye hair people are talking crazy about Moors. Dye hair people. How's Dumb Donald talking crazy about Moors? When just the other day he was saying he's bay and all that. And then when we tell them, well, come on the thing. No. They're not accepting invites. When we go, oh, you know what? Might as well just do it one more time. Might as well just do it one more time. Might as well do it one more time.
Northgate. H2O flow. Sheik, Canaanland, Moorish. Release for. Shalon Davis. Salute. Hot house. Check it. They say they wanna learn, they only debate. Referencing the truth, trust me, they only sound the great. Study nationality before you question my estate. I'm not a minority, why you so late? Majority rules, here comes the test. Fact, that's my hand in the form of a V on the chest. That's a womb that is blessed like a moon and a crest. Major forever, infinite mindset. Major from birth, that's a seed in process. I'm a Moor, that is easy to digest. Competent, never terrenilius. That is my land, never vacant. Sacred traditions, petitions for what you're not Jamaican. Westmoreland to Portmore, everybody needs more. We feel please more. Following the apostle, we should read more. I see the unseen more. We more. That's a fact. Canaanland.
They say they wanna learn, complain classes are too long. Don't want it on a phone call, energy too strong. Get it from the wrong source, now they way off course. Think they must be Muslim and give up on all sports. Should give up the red meat, must give up on all porks. Won't be yelling haram when the bottles are uncorked. Eating with the spoon, use forks for tuning. Eating humble pie, no ego ballooning. Samson 2 caterpillars, got him cocooning. As the full moon hung, spiral energy moving. Up through the crown chakra, energy shooting. And told me upload classes before live YouTubing. 16,000 subscribers, 20% consuming. 80% troll pretending to be tuned in. Comment on every video, pushing the thumbs down. We'll push the link when we live just like a clown. Pouring in the incompetence, always debating. Dissing Drew Ali but won't give their location. His image on the black banner, that's placation. Just get him out of here, Yusuf yells in frustration. We know they're playing games, we're not berating. Calling 911 scimitars penetrating. In defense of prophets and mothers abused. And newly awakened Moors, amused and confused.
Right? So, we know these people are trolls. We know these are sent people. We know these are sent people. But guarantee, we're going to use them. We're going to use them as an example to show you don't mess around with Moors. Don't talk crazy about Moors. Because we should be coming and putting the scimitar to all you people. All you sellouts and traders. That's what you should be doing. You're lucky. There's highwaymen right now. You're lucky. So this American free man is speaking from the perspective of Moor being negative. We shouldn't call ourselves Moors, and they give you the etymology of Moor. So, Moor, verb, to fasten a ship in a particular location by or as by cables, anchors, etc. Late 15th century. Probably related to Old English merels, mooring rope, via unrecorded marrying to moor, or possibly borrowed from Middle Low German mooren or Middle Dutch maren to moor from West Germanic. Meerjan, related, moored, mooring, French amarrer, from Dutch. If whoever they say they are the first people on the planet, how come docking a boat's not named after them? If there's boats on every continent, how come it's not named after the Native Americans? The American freemen, how come it's not named after them? If they're the first people and all that stuff, then that would mean they would have boats, right? And if those people have boats and they're gonna go dock their boat, wouldn't they call it themselves if they're the masters of that? So why is it that moor is for docking boats? Why not any other name? Why that one? And remember, docks and boats and all that stuff has to do with water. That's to do with water. Right? Moor, noun. A tract of open, untilled, more or less elevated ground, often overrun with heath. 1200 from Old English moor, morass, swamp. From Proto-Germanic mora, source also of Old Saxon, Middle Dutch, Dutch meer, swamp. Old High German moor, swamp, also sea. German moor, moor. Norse moorland, sea. Perhaps related to mare, or from root mare to die, hence deadland. So how come this American freeman, intelligent guy, is going to only bring up the fact that moor means deadland, so we're going to call ourselves Canaanland, deadland, if we translate it. But moor also means a tract of open, untilled, or less elevated ground. What's that have to do with dead? It's just untilled. It's untilled land. What's the problem? Swamp. You need swamp. Think swamp's useless? Think swamp serves no purpose? Now, if moor to dock a boat and then moor is open land, but not only open land, swamp land, which is water, which is why they said also sea, S-E-A. Is a sea a swamp? If a sea is a swamp, then you have mental issues. Why did they just stop at deadland? Why didn't they talk about moor means sea? Canaanland sea. The Catholics have a sea. You ain't debating them. No, you're not debating the Catholic see. You ain't going to debate the Pope about his see and all that. His holy see. You're not going to, nothing? You're going to debate Moors? You're going to debate people who get mail from the Moors who are on the highway? You know, like, I talk to the Moors who are on the highway. Like, I know them. They send me letters from jail. They're locked up right now. And they're mad, but they're not mad at Moors. Not mad Moors did something. Moors didn't do anything to them. Because they could have been went home. What's the problem? Right? So we know what we're talking about. We're not just out here flapping our gums to try to make some type of fame as if there's finance and this like that. This ain't. This is about waking up our people and that's it. Wake up or stay dead. That's the dead. The dead is you not knowing what we know. That's the dead. The dead at it is absolutely not connected to us. We're in full life. We're Moors. There's no dead over here. The dead is what's presenting more to you as everything except what it is. Your nationality and your birthrights. Nobajwali told us that we're descendants of Africans. So Moorish, African American, you're not dissing. Niggers, you already know we're not that, because Nobajwali said we're not Negro black color, Negro's nigger. So we're not niggers. So you know that's a lie. Why would they lie? They'll just lie. Cult members, like how are we cult members when we have pictures to show everything that we do? Ain't nobody coming up dead and stuff like that. We're a cult for 10 years and nobody's dead. We're just a cult. Nobody drank the Kool-Aid. We're a cult, but we're here still. A cult would have done said drink the Kool-Aid for something. COVID or something. We're not taking no vaccine, drink the Kool-Aid. This is not cult over here. This is nationality and birthrights. Only cult this is culture. The only cult this is culture. And culture is horticulture. So you want to talk about etymology and all that stuff. Where's the definition of Moor with the North African and all that? Where's that? That's missing. Where's that one? How come that one's not in there? Oh, because if you put that, then it kills their whole BS that they're going to try to get you to not be in line with your nationality and birthrights. Have you thinking that we don't know what we're talking about? When the fact of the matter is, there's absolutely no way that we can't know because we study. We have libraries at our house. We have libraries at our house. Moore showed me a picture of books going up the wall like these people's sneaker boxes. Books going up the wall. And bookshelves full. So the only thing that's power is knowledge. Ain't nothing else. Nothing else has power. Only knowledge. Only power you're going to get is knowledge. Everything else is an illusion. More, a verb, noun, it's talking about land, swampland. And swamp got water. And then more is also used to dock a boat, which has to do with water. And then the boat, if it's carrying goods, that's commerce. And then they say commerce. And then they say economy. And then you think back and say, hold on a second, so who is really counting all this stuff that was going on? They had economy in ancient times. You know, no Wall Street. But there was a system. If they had coins with money and all that stuff, obviously there's a system going on. More intricate than this fiat system that we got today, playing around like it's a system. This is how the system runs. They've been feeding illusion. They've been feeding illusion. And it's up. Only for those who want to see, though. Everybody else, or you're going down with the ship. Prepare to go down with the ship. Prepare to go down with the ship. Right? Because you were told. You were told. You know, Moors mean dead lands. That's a fiction. That's not a reality. There's more than this when you look up the etymology of Moor. There's more than this. He show you one line, and then you're saying, oh yeah, well, the one line, yeah, Moor means dead. I can't call yourself Moors because Moor means dead. He showed you one line. I bring you any book and just show you one line, and you don't slap me with the book, you're the dummy. You're the dumb Donald. Let me see your lips. Your lips look like the dumb Donald lips. Are the dumb Donald lips? Do we know that it's you? You caught slipping. You thought you knew something because you listened to some goof. You listen to some goof. Don't get played. Playing is going on. Been going on. Been going on. The play has been going on. And only ones who don't know get gamed. Don't be one that doesn't know. It's to the point where now somebody says, hey, you ever heard about these guys? They send me the video, and my response to them is a Canaanland Moors video dealing with those people who they're telling about. Hey, you listen to them. That's all they're doing. Sword falling. That's what they're doing. But that was all. We just wanted to slap this Moor thing quick. Just so you know. We're the Moors who are in contact with the Moors from the highway. And they're locked up right now. And they're in there teaching Moors in there, and Moors in there are going to court and stuff's getting dismissed. They're getting put in the hole because people are going to court and getting their stuff dismissed because the Moor said do it this way instead of doing it. Well, I don't know what your lawyer told you. Do it this way, make this your reference, and you're either going to be back or they're going to let you go. The Moors are in there writing books that are going around the ranges, going around the blocks on the prison. The Moors have Moors at their cell door, building on Moors. So these brothers in there are gonna take this serious. You people out here don't want freedom. If they're using it and getting their freedom, then if you're out here and you're not a slave, you're not in the penthouse. What are you waiting for? Like we say, we're in contact with the Moors from the highway. And jail is lit right now with the information. Sucks in there. It's not lit like that. It's lit that people's minds are vibrating on a certain frequency in there because of these Moors who got locked up. You know. Stuff is real. It's not a joke. We're telling you real time. These people can't show you real time, what's going on in real time. They're telling you something from the past, or they're got you speculating about some stuff that's gonna be happening. We're telling you right now. More's inside getting this information and they're leaving jail. Because they found Islam in there. Not because you're trying to get out of something. It's absolutely real. And like we say, those who talk a good game, ask them to prove it with facts, not with their mouth. Right? If they're talking good birth certificate game, let them prove it. Let them show you something with their name on it that went through whatever it is they're trying to tell you. This is how it goes. Okay, what they say. If they say their paperwork did something, okay, prove it. What your paperwork do? Show me. Show me in documented fact. Don't show me in your opinion or your words. Show me this thing in action. Because you new people are sheep for the slaughter. These one Moors, we already hit about 100-something grand that they robbed from people over the years, with the amount of people that keep telling us how much they put up for some stuff that did nothing. It's a few 100,000. And just Moors all over who got played. Just by different Moors. The only way to escape that is you better know. You better know. Knowing is your only option, or you're definitely not going to make it. Happy holy day to all the Moors all over the world. We did it. We found out the truth about our nationality and our birthrights. We found out about our prophet, Noble Drew Ali. We found out. They tried to not keep us from finding out, but we found out. And now that we know, let's live by the 5 principles and get what needs to be done, done. Honors to all the mothers worldwide. And honors to all the Moors. Supreme honors to the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Islam, Moors.